such a story. What is it that you have?
Well, let me first show you one letter. This is from a port official in Haldia to the chairman of Kolkata Port Trust, and in that he clearly says that the Honourable MP, Sri S. Adhikari, S being Shubhendu Adhikari of the Trinamool, had called to know the reasons for berthing a ship called Nanos at berth number 8. Now, berth number 8 belonged to HBT. And then the mail goes on to say that the MP also stated that even if the cargo is unloaded from the ship, he will not allow a single truck of the cargo to move out of the port. Now, Shubhendu Adhikari is the local MP in Haldia. He dominates the situation over there, the workers' employees union, and he's the one who intervened in the matter of where a ship should be berthed. In fact, I later checked with port authorities, and we believe after his intervention of the 19th, that particular ship was removed from HBT and sent to another berth. So that is the kind of influence that Shubhendu Adhikari wielded in the matter. Then there are some other letters which clearly suggest that Ripley and Company, which is a company owned by another Trinamool Rajya Sabha MP, Mr. Srinjoy Bose, that Ripley dominates onshore operations at Haldia, and that Ripley's employees went and surrounded the dock offices in Haldia, and this to protest against the port's decision to take vessels to berth number 2 and 8, which are HBT berths, on a priority over other berths in the light of a recent order of the Honourable High Court of Kolkata. So though the Kolkata High Court told the KOPT or the Port Trust to go ahead and give more ships to HBT, and Kolkata Port Trust tried to do that. Apparently, there was a protest by employees of Ripley and Company, which is the Trinamool MP's company. They were protesting that the ships were given priority at HBT and not at other berths where they would work. They were afraid of losing their jobs apparently, but the kind of pressure this created on Kolkata Port Trust and on HBT, it is perhaps no wonder that HBT exited from the Haldia dock as they announced yesterday. But there is much more to that. There was the kidnapping last Sunday of 3 of its officers. There was the state government's reaction, which is another interesting thing. Mamata Banerjee said after the kidnapping, nothing had happened. But did nothing happen? Have a look.
প্রশাসনকে খবর দেওয়ার পরেও যদি 10 ঘন্টা 12 ঘন্টা কোনো রিঅ্যাকশন না হয় তাহলে আর কি নিরাপত্তা রইল আমাদের।
Neighbors of the kidnapped HBT officers agitated, angry and insecure. But the police, the local Trinamool MP and the Chief Minister denied that anybody had been kidnapped.
হলদিয়াতে কিছু হয়নি, আনন্দবাজার তৈরি করছে। We are sorry to say. আপনার নিজেদের কোনো পার্সোনাল ইন্টারেস্টে আপনারা এভাবে কাজ করবেন না। পুলিশের মতো অ্যাকশন নেবেন।
So HBT's decision to pull out. The ever-worsening situation at Haldia has left us feeling betrayed, HBT CEO Gurmeet Mali said in a statement. HBT had earlier complained of insufficient cargo and excess labour they were forced to hire under local political pressure. On 24th September, when they retrenched 275 workers belonging to the Trinamool Union led by MP Shubhendu Adhikari, things got worse. Finally, the kidnapping. Hint at business rivalry between HBT and a cargo handling company close to a Trinamool MP as the real problem at Haldia.
The state government should also not be delaying that they means business. They have to be protecting and fully supporting the law-abiding people. Any person who is trying to be taking the law and order situation in their hand, they should be dealt very, very firmly.
But some claim HBT was in financial trouble, starting with an extremely low bid for the Haldia contract and was seeking an exit route.
নিজেদের বাণিজ্যিক কারণে হলদিয়া ছেড়ে চলে যাওয়ার উদ্দেশ্য সামনে রেখে যেহেতু যদি এভাবে চলে যায় তাহলে ক্ষতিপূরণ ক্লেম করবে, সেই কারণে এটা পুরোপুরি একটা আর্টিফিশিয়ালি কৃত্রিমভাবে তৈরি করা হয়েছে।
It is only because of Ripley and Company that HBT is leaving Haldia port. All the problem of labor unrest, all the law and order problem, Ripley and Company is behind this. It is not my only version. This is not only my version. When Chairman KOPT has written to DM, SP, Home Secretary, Chief Secretary, When he has sent a report to Ministry of Shipping, he has alleged everywhere that all the problems at Haldia dock complex has been prevailing because of Replan company.
Kolkata port officials blamed HBT for the mess and said they were not accepting its exit letter.
The allegations are obnoxious, they are false, unacceptable, and it is just a mere intention to run away, which they cannot do because they have come to an arrangement with us to provide better services to the trade. And if they do so, whatever losses I have incurred, I have again mentioned that this is they who have to pay.
HBT may have some skeletons in its cupboard, but the circumstances under which it has decided to exit from Haldia are unlikely to bolster investor confidence in Bengal. In Kolkata, Monideepa Banerjee, NDTV.
Well, we've heard a lot of allegations and counter-allegations, charges against the cargo company that pulled out. The cargo company in turn says there was a complete breakdown of law and order and the situation was no longer conducive for it to operate, for its employees to work there with, keeping their security intact. I'd like to say tonight we approached every Trinamool spokesperson listed and all of them refused to come on this show tonight. So we don't have a Trinamool voice on this show tonight. But joining us, Tapan Mitra, ex-chairman of Haldia Refinery, somebody who knows
India's #1 news app just got even better. Download NDTV's new app. Fully optimized for retina display. Full screen view. Faster response time. And Sudoku. NDTV's new iPad app. Download now.